install the incoming officers and describe a little bit of what they do, because knowing what they do behind the scenes will also help you appreciate what they do as a member, and both help you help them, and also encourage you to step up in future years, because that's what Toastmasters is about. Knowing what leadership opportunities are available and stepping into them. Even if you don't feel 100% comfortable, that's okay. That's why we're here. We're not here because we feel comfortable. We're not here because we're perfect. We're here because we want to grow and help each other grow. So I'm going to start with our Sergeant at Arms, Juan. You can come up to the front. I did another officer installation yesterday and my gavel broke, but you can still hold it. So don't worry, don't feel like you broke it. You just hold it. You just pretend like it's one piece. So Sergeant at Arms, I think, is one of the underappreciated roles of the club, because when you first come to the meeting, everything is set up. The timer cards, the agendas, the seats, the fact that there is a room, the Sergeant at Arms makes sure that those logistics are coordinated, that everyone feels welcome, that everyone feels safe, and that everyone feels calm in this organized environment. So, as a Sergeant at Arms, if you accept these duties, can you please say, "I will"?
Sure.
Yeah. We'll now bring up our treasurer, Alex. Is Alex here? Alex, you can pass the gavel on to him. So Alex, as the treasurer, you are responsible for the club's finances, making sure that a budget is established, making sure that things that the club needs to function is available to them, and also making sure that the district incentive programs that we offer to help earn the club free money can be taken advantage of. Did you know there's free money? There is opportunities for free money. Not actual cash, but credits that you can use to buy a lectern, you can use to buy a gavel, you can use to buy materials for the club if you achieve certain heights within the club. And work with the other officers, right? All the officers work together. It's not every officer working in their own circle. So the treasurer has a big responsibility, but I know you can. I know you can get the club its own gavel and make it work. So if you would like to accept the responsibilities as the club treasurer, please say, "I do."
I do.
Yeah. So you can stay up here, and I know Wen-Ping is here. Right. Oh, Wen is here. She was stuck with me outside the room, but we were here both late. So you can pass the gavel to her. Secretary is one of my personal favorite club officer roles because it's also underappreciated. Did you know when a new Toastmasters club forms, you cannot start a Toastmasters club without a secretary? The secretary is very important, not just to take minutes, but to keep all the other officers accountable for what they say they're going to do. And you also have flexibility to do new things within the club. In my club, I started a digest to make sure that everyone who wasn't at the meeting knew what they missed out on and that they would come to the next meeting. So you have a lot of power in your position, so don't forget that as secretary.
I'll keep that in mind.
If you would like to accept this position, please say, "I will."
I will.
All right.
Yay!
Now let's bring up the Vice President of Public Relations, Josh. You can pass the gavel on. As the Vice President of Public Relations, your main duty is to make sure everyone else outside of this club knows that this club exists. You'll start campaigns that are specific to this club, whether it's social media, the website, word of mouth marketing, making sure that this club always has a healthy number of guests that are coming and realizing how awesome this club is. Look at how many people are in this club. This is a lot of people in one club meeting, right, Elliot? Right, Tim? This is a good number of people. So you are going to work with the other officers to make sure that this number of people stays healthy, that people stay happy, and that they're engaged. If you would like to accept these duties as a Vice President of Public Relations, please say, "I will."
Well.
I will.
Yay!
And now we have the Vice President of Membership, JC.
Yes.
Alright, come up to the front. I love your blazer. I've been eyeing that blazer. Your blazer. You can take the gavel. And as Vice President of Membership, you are responsible for making sure that guests who come into this club are welcome, that they have the information that they need to become an official Toastmasters member. You'll also work with the other officers to make sure that members stay engaged. You can work with the Vice President of Public Relations to organize happy hours and dinners and events to make sure, now everyone's thinking of happy hours. Happy hour. To make sure that everyone stays happy, that this is a family, this is a community, and the Vice President of Membership, I think, is a huge responsibility, but I'm sure you are up for it. So if you would like to accept these duties, please say, I will.
For sure, I do.
Now, Vice President of Education, Hannah. So, if you could take the gavel. Vice President of Education, this was the first officer role that I ever took. And then everyone else told me this was one of the hardest roles to take. I'm sure you heard this either in training or from fellow officers, but I think it's one of the most rewarding because as Vice President of Education, you get to know the goals of everyone else in the club. You get to understand why each person in this room is here in Toastmasters, and you get to help provide them resources to help them achieve their goals. So I think it's also a powerful position and one where you're going to feel like being in this club is worth it because you're connecting with everyone else in the club. So whether it's helping to schedule the roles every week or facilitating the contest planning or making sure everyone feels like they have a mentor or there's a buddy system where they can help each other grow. You, as the Vice President of Education, can help build a committee to make that happen. So if you would like to accept these duties, please say, I will.
I will.
All right. And last but not least, we have our incoming president, Kathy. The last man standing from the last officer term. This is what happens when you show up every week. You get elected as the club president. The club president is a very special role. It's like the captain of a ship. Someone that sets the vision for the club. Because as the president, you cannot micromanage and do everyone else's job. You are encouraging everyone to do the best that they can in the role that they have been elected to. So as president, you are thinking big picture. You are thinking about where this club can possibly go, whether it's membership goals or education goals or distinguished club program. You are the liaison between the club and the district, helping the club realize that it is successful, that it has other possibilities, and you're supporting the other officers and doing all of that. So if you would like to accept these duties, please say, I will.
I will.
All right. So, don't go anywhere. I have this special present for the president,
Thank you.
since I know you will probably take a lot of notes. And I also have pins for all of you and also all the members, reminding you of my theme, which is find the connection. Sometimes as a club officer, it can be difficult and you wonder, I have a lot to do at work and at home, why am I doing this volunteer thing? But it's always worth it in the end if you just see what it is you're doing in this club and how it helps you grow outside of Toastmasters. I guarantee that it will, and that you will thrive throughout the course of the next 6 months. So congratulations on taking the next step in your Toastmasters leadership journey. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at dinner, right? Okay, yeah. So congratulations to all. The president should be in the center. The president should be in the center.
So I'm in the center.
Okay. 1、2、3，再来一次，1、2、3。
Yeah, I understand that.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
There's one more person I would like to recognize. Oh, and she's coming up right to the front. See, Tim, you stole my thunder. Everyone wants to recognize Elliot today. Elliot, how long have you been in Toastmasters?
18 years.
18 years!
Wow.
18 years, and you are still coming here because to you, I'm assuming, it is not about checking a box. It's not about getting DTM. It's not about saying I'm a better public speaker. It's about always finding other opportunities to grow and other opportunities to mentor and coach clubs and individual members. And a lot of those things don't seem apparent when you first join or as you're going through Toastmasters, but once you see those opportunities, you can seize them and you can grow with them and you can take other people with you to grow in those areas. So as one of the mentor coaches of this club, I would like to present to you a special gift.
Oh.
And I'm sure you can all join me in congratulating Elliot for another year in this very successful club.
Absolutely, right? Because of all of you and because of Stefanie. This is a fantastic Bay Area team, isn't it? Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so